Okay, so we're going to look at supply, how to graph it, how to show the shifts in the determinant and stuff like that. But just to kind of reiterate a little bit, if it is a change in quantity supply, it will be a movement along the line. And remember, a change in quantity supply is just like a change in quantity demanded. It is a change in just the price of whatever you're looking at. If it is a change in supply, we are looking for one of these, one of the determinants that causes this kind of shift. So let's just look at candy. Let's say a new candy store opens. Well, you would be seeing a change in supply. The determinant would be the number of sellers. And because there's another candy store, meaning there's now more stores there, you are looking at a shift to the right, showing an increase in supply. So, still keeping with the realm of candy, though, let's say that government decides to tax candy or candy companies because they're making kids fat. So, because you have that fall under taxes and subsidies, making that a change in supply. And if the government is going to be taxing candy companies because Little Timmy's now a ton of fun, you would be seeing a shift to the left or a decrease in the supply of candy. This is actually kind of how it worked with cigarettes. So, but again, because again the price did not change for candy, the government is now just taxing it or taxing the companies that make it more. You see a shift like that. If people are expecting, say the news comes out and they see that I don't know, eating dark chocolate is good for your heart or something like that. Again, that would be a change in supply, be expectations. And again, if you're eating chocolate, that means that you'll see an increase because people are going to be expecting more people to want to buy chocolate, or they will want to get in on the action when it comes to selling chocolate. And there you go. Again, the idea though, with all these examples that I've shown you so far, we're not talking about a change in the price of a good or a service. It's just the determinant. So it's a change in supply. So something other than a change in the price that causes a change in supply. It causes a shift in supply, I should say. But just to kind of show this, remember, if all I do is I just say lower the price of my candy, I lower my price. Because I'm lowering the price, it is a change in quantity supply, which means there is no determinant. You just ignore it. And because I'm lowering my price, I'll have my start point here, my end point here, and I just draw my arrow to show that. And in essence, this is just how you show changes in supply and demand, or rather just supply in this case. Again, this is a pretty short video, but it's a pretty simple idea, especially considering a lot of it does kind of just play off of the same idea that you do when you're graphing changes in demand. The only thing that's really different is different determinants. All right. Demand has its own specific list of determinants. Supply has its own list of determinants. Yes, some of them can go back and forth, like expectations works for both of them, but that's really the trippy part. All right, and when people look at this stuff in the like when they take a test or something, when I teach this in class, the one thing that gets people confused is which determinant goes with what. So remember, for supply, you have number of sellers, technology, taxes and subsidies, expectations, cost of inputs. And then for demand, you have the income effect, the substitutions, complements, expectations, that shows up in both of them, and changes in preference. But next time when I look at this stuff, we're actually going to put supply and demand together, and from there, that is how you're able to actually get price and all that other good stuff. So, if you got any questions, just let me know in the comment section. If you have any specific questions or anything like that about a specific problem, scenario, whatever, again, let me know in the comment section. And aside from that, I'm out.